bold and beautiful people. How are you doing today? I hope your day is great. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks I've done a video, and also just talking to you guys. It's been a while. I'm sorry if I've been MIA for a while. It's just been, I have to take care of my mental health. I have to take care of a lot of things, and I decided to switch up a lot of things in my little area, my little cubby that I have to myself for editing and just trying to fix things that are aesthetic to me. So don't worry, I'll be fixing that, putting up right there. I have my little dinosaur that my friend Snow have made for me, and she also made this one. It's a little dragon. I think it's a cute. I love the dragon. But I am trying to do up more updates to my area and just like have more aesthetic in my room a little bit. But I also am trying out some new makeup. Well, I am playing the Pure Petals from Clarity Cosmetics. I really enjoy this eyeshadow palette. I've used this twice. This is going to be my third time. I did uh make a beautiful spring makeup look with this one, and I could tell you one thing, I really do love this formula. I'll always love Clarity Cosmetics. It is a business. Of course, it's a business. It's been a while, as you can see. It is black owned and woman owned, which is awesome. I really love the owner. The owner is a fabulous lady. I've just been loving her eyeshadows. I have a couple of them, and I am planning to get some more when they're on sale. That's Don't get me wrong, I will pay full price if it's like a really palette that I really have a need for it. But most of the time, I wait for there's some good deals or sales and just buy it from that way. I also have a nice big old box of new products. Most of them from Ipsy. Most of them are from my mystery box from Profusion. I also ordered couple of new brands that I wanted to try. Give Me Glow and Nano. I'm very excited to try out. So there's gonna be a lot of videos that I'll be like using, and basically just what my thoughts are, and like doing a review for you guys, because I feel like when I'm trying new brands, I like to do a review, and that's it. I kind of do this. If a brand is new to me, I will do a review. That's plain and simple. I won't do reviews of, oh, how do I feel about this eyeshadow. I think there's so many um videos out there for people who does that, but I'm just more of a creative person. I just want to play with the eyeshadow and everything. That's all I'm gonna want to do today is create a makeup look. It's gonna be a full face makeup because I do have some new stuff I want to try and want to use, and just talk to you guys. So this is more mixture of a shot my stash video and my makeup therapy session videos. What's the difference between them two? Makeup the shop my stash is me shopping in my stash of seeing what new products I have that I haven't used, and use the older products that I really loving. So basically, like mini reviews of why I like this, or I don't like this one as much. I'm just using it because blah blah blah. My makeup therapy sessions that I tend to do is when I'm playing with makeup and just talking to you guys in a personal level with you guys. So it's just like more things. So this is like more of a mixture of what I'm going to do today, of a makeup therapy session and plus a shop my stash. Oh, I've just been quiet a lot lately, and it's just been, I would say it's more because of a, a mental health. Yeah, work has been good. Everybody knows I work at Bath and Body Works, so any opinions I have does not reflect on Bath and Body Works. I gotta say that because when I do mention Bath and Body Works, I have that I work at Bath and Body Works. I have to say that, just FYI. It's annoying, but it's for my safety and their safety. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I do have a replacement for this, so don't worry. I do have a replacement. I love this. We're gonna blend this out. Um, it's just been one of those things that I had to do a nice mental health just to get me back in the groove of enjoying what I love to do, of creating videos and makeup looks. But sometimes I get into a good rhythm, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, blah, you know what I mean? Something I love to do. Like doing these videos and hanging out with you guys. I gotta use a different brush apparently, but sometimes it's just like I need a break. You've got to have a mental health break just to keep your sanity going, making sure you're sane. Even though my life is a little bit crazy, but it is what it is. I've been keeping myself busy. I've been watching some videos. I've been watching some documentaries. Of course, you know me, I love dinosaurs, and I've been watching a lot of documentaries about dinosaurs, mostly the ones that I find really quite interesting. Sometimes I can find on Tubi, which I use. It's a free video, free streaming you can do. You can also, if you don't want the ads, you can pay for that. But I'm fine with the ads. The ads are not as bad. So I've been watching some, true crime. I had to take a break from true crime a little bit because it can be a very little pain in the butt sometimes. You know what I mean? So I'm going to use Petal to the Metal. So the Petal to the Metal is this shade, which I like this shade. It's a pretty green. I've used it. Now I just want to play with some more different colors than I've been playing with. See that green? I am going to have to a little bit angle this out and just put it into the crease. Just what I'm planning to do. But I've been watching some stuff, and now I got into Midsummer Murders again, which is a British mystery show. And sometimes it can last about 2 hours. Mostly the episodes are about an hour, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. So it's not as bad. I really don't mind that. I don't mind that at all because it's just like a meeting, like a movie to me, basically. So, and I can tell you this. Midsummer Murders, like you usually can, if you watch some, um, like murder mysteries and everything else, like the ones today, you can figure out who the killer is, right? This one is like a lot of twists and turns, and I love the plot twists of it. It's like, oh crap, it's more than I thought it was going to be. So it's really nice. I really do enjoy that of Midsummer Murders. Now, of course, I love the main character, Tom Barley, or I think it is. What is his name? His last name. I like him. He's an older gentleman. He already has a wife and a daughter who's basically maybe around my age or younger than that. But he's really awesome. And he's like, I'm at the part right now that he has his new partner because Troy left. I'm like, no, I like Troy, but he was a little bit get on my nerves. But I was like so happy for Troy though. I was like, yay! And this um, new partner of his is kind of like he's so used to being in a big city and being in the country with crazy murders is a little bit different for him, but it's really nice. Like I said, I like the series, so I got back into it. So I knew what part I was in and everything. Like, oh, let me get back into it. I love it. I love watching older TV shows anyway. But I really enjoy, like, I love Murder She Wrote. I like those kind of things anyway. I prefer watching older TV shows like Columbo and all of that, Perry Mason, because for me, I just enjoyed those more than I enjoy today's stuff. Wow, this is actually coming up like I really like. So I'm glad this came out really nice. But like I said, I watched some A Diary of Jack the Ripper, which is a good documentary to watch. And it was really quite interesting. So like I said, I've been waiting for Belly Sarah to come back with her videos because I really do miss her. But also watching Diary of the Jack the Ripper, it was just a little like it's not a spook or anything. It was just actually people who want to know if this diary is real. And of course, they do the backstory and you know the reenactments of a lot of stuff. So, but it's just I've been enjoying watching older TV shows, and then what I've gotten back into doing too is reading, and I've been reading the series. It's a vampire series, but it's from Christine Feenhan. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. Um, oh my gosh, I'm already into the third book, Dark Gold, and it's really awesome because you get someone for each vampire who's in this family. I can't consider vampires because what how these vampires are a little bit different. They're basically like a subspecies of humans. They're basically they do drink human blood, so they don't go in the sun because they can easily burn. They can get all of that, but they have. I'm actually going to use this shade. It's Petal Pusher. I think it is called. Yeah, it's this shade right here. It's a nice light mauve color right here. It's a brownie mauve, but I'm fine with that. But so they can do it, and they live a very long time. But what consider them as vampires? If they don't find their life mate, they come with what a vampire you would think a vampire would be, and so they have to find their the other side. So I I really do enjoy this series. The dark romance novel series, which I don't mind that one bit. I love dark romance anyway. It's like one of my favorite things to read. And vampires is actually one of my favorite things to love. And it's been a long time that it's been years. Like I've read off and on. Now my brother has gotten me some books from the series, so if I need to buy them, I can go to Books a Millions and buy that because I don't like. Truthfully, I'd rather have read books in audio or a tablet. For me, I like to have the real feel of a book. I think I did a really good job if I wanted to do this. Really interesting. I like the color story of this, so I really like the shades. That's why I got it because I really liked it when it first came out. I was like, I really wanted it because I like the purple in it. I'm a purple lover anyway, so it was really nice. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. This pink shade right here. I'm gonna leave this like this. I'm gonna put this into the inner corner just a little bit because why not? But I like this color shade. I mean, these are so pretty. Now I am gonna have to blend that a little bit into more of the brow bone, just a tiny bit with this shade. But yeah, so I've been reading the dark series. I'm also getting back into writing. A lot of you guys don't know. If you're new, you haven't for a very long time, or you whatever the case may be. Um, I used to write. I used to was trying to write a novel or book series, and I'm getting back into it. And I'm actually getting back into the series I was been working on for a very long time. When I say very long time, I mean a very very long time. I'm gonna use Toxic Beauty. It's this shade right here. I don't know if I ever finish it or not. If I do, I will probably publish it, probably through Amazon more than anything. It is gonna be a vampire novel. Of course, it's gonna be some romance, a little bit of action. It's definitely gonna be dark. My vampires, my vampires are vampires. They're not like Twilight vampires. They sparkle. No, they do burn. They can die. I'm doing like a Egyptian base thing to it, which I love Egyptian mythology, so I am playing around with Egyptian mythology, but respectfully because I feel like because I am going to play along with. I am going to do a lot of history stuff behind this. Like I'm going to do some history, like more Egyptian history with Cleopatra, the Dracula, playing with a little bit of Dracula a little bit. I'm playing a lot of stuff, but like I'm very excited with my writing. It's been such a long time, and I'm just like, yeah, I miss this. So I'm taking it on strides on it too because I don't want to because of work, and I've always been a creative person. So it just helps if I'm taking a break with making videos. I'm doing something also creative. I'm going to use Unlickable, Un, Unlikable, just to right here in the inner corner. And putting the top on this color is really pretty. So, and I actually, since this, we're going to play with some blues and a little bit of greens. I'm going to use Beauty Whisperer, this shade right here. I feel like this is a duochrome. There's some blues in it with some purples. And nice, give it a nice, I like that. Quite different than I'm usually doing. But hey, it's all fun about makeup, right? Just having fun. It's really pretty. I do like it. Definitely unusual for me to have these kind of shades together. No, just have fun. It's all about having fun. If this makeup doesn't look right, it's okay. I don't care because I'm not going anywhere. Plus, it's about having fun with makeup. I'm going to put some mascara on just so I don't forget. Because every time I'm going to put mascara after I do my thing. No, I always seem to forget. So I'm going to use my favorite mascara. It's the Lash It Loud from e.l.f. And this is like one of my favorites. But I am going to try a different I want to try different mascaras or similar to this, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to use the Pore Blur Primer Smooths and Mattifies uh, primer. This one does smooth and smooth and mattifies your face. Yes, it does. If you have really oily skin, this will be good for you, but make sure you have a silicone based foundation. Does not work with water based. I kind of figured that one out because, like, I have water based, and I'm like, wait a minute. Now, if I've used this many of times with a different primer, different foundation, and it was really great. And then I tried it with this one, my second all-time favorite, the IRL Filter F1 Longwear Foundation. This is water based, so it didn't work out. It was just really wasn't bad. It just was overly. This was like overly matte. So to feel like what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the Lower East Side Cosmetics primer. This is a mattifying primer, but this is what it looks like, which I don't mind. It's really nice. So it does a really good job mattifying the skin, and the foundation does stay really good. So it's a Hispanic women owned. I believe it's women owned. I know Hispanic, but I do like it. It's like the smell like it's like very fresh. I'm gonna use the IRL Filter F1. I like this one. It does an amazing job. It's definitely a long wear foundation, but it is also a breathable one, as they said it is. So it's a soft matte. So if you don't like a strong matte foundation and you want more like a breathable matte, like it's not a flat matte, but you still want that matte feel to it, that is a good one. They still sell it. My other one I like is the full coverage one, and I really like that one. That I would highly recommend if you like more of a flat, more of a matte. That was a good one too. They just don't sell it anymore on the store, and I've only seen it on the website, which sucks because it's such a really good foundation, and it is definitely a long wear. It's the Conceal Define Foundation, and I highly recommend it. But they don't sell it in stores. You may find it at other stores. I found it only online. Definitely can find it on Amazon. I like this one. I need to get a bigger, fuller size of this one. It's a creaseless and creamy concealer. And I'm in the fair light neutral, so nice. I like this. You really don't need a lot, which I don't mind as I don't. I really do like it. Don't need a very lot with this one. This is the liquid contour, conceal and perfect contours, liquid contour, which I do like. I really do like this formula. I never thought I would like a liquid contour or a cream contour. Matter of fact, I just have always been using a powder one, and I'm just like, trying to get out of my comfort zone in a lot of things. And I'm like, oh, I never really use contour, cream contour sticks or anything. Yeah, I'm already like looking at some stuff that I like to do with my contour. It's just blend it like this. So I have a nice blend. And then what I kind of do, I lift my, because I want my cheeks to be lifted, so I go up. You want to go down. If you go down, you fragment. You don't want to do that. And I like this brush. It's a high definition brush. It's from Shop Miss A. So go on Miss A on the website. Oh my gosh. Or even have a Miss A at your mall, which I do have a Miss A at my mall. And most of my eyebrow products are from there. Well, all my eyebrow products are there now because I feel like I'm going to use the same brush family as this one. This is a high definition brush. This is F8. So this was a little bit different. As you can see, it's a triangular one. So you can definitely angle it. Oh, sorry. You could definitely angle it to make it like that. See what I mean? Like that. Or you can make it flat and give it into where you need to get into. So what I like to do, I just like to work this a little bit on the contour with this, that. And there you go. And triangular. If you want to have more of a good, well balance with your foundation, just use this. How you want to use it is up to you. I'm gonna go a little bit in the corner, just like that. Which I like this brush for that because it's easier to work with that than having another brush. And just drag it a little bit. What I like to do, I just like to pat it and just bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna use to be your own desire cosmetics. It's their translucent powder. I'm just gonna use this just to set the under eyes. That's just about it. I'm not doing anything else with this powder, but I am going to use the WetnWild cooling loose setting powder from the WetnWild SpongeBob collection I did last year. Y'all know how I feel about the collabs of Wet n Wild. Did I get anything from the Winnie the Pooh one? No, I did not. I'm not a Winnie the Pooh fan. I'm not. I used to watch Winnie the Pooh when I was a kid, but I am not that kind of fan. If it was like a Scooby Doo, I wish I got this Scooby Doo collab for Wet n Wild because oh my gosh. And I like this powder from Wet n Wild. The cooling effect is not there anymore, so it didn't last. When I say it didn't last, it didn't last. But it sets the face really good anyway. When I say it sets the face, it sets the face. I'm going to use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh one. This one has Petals and Nemesis in it, which I love the Nemesis in it. Because when you have acne prone skin and you got large pores, you want to shrink those pores. This is a good setting. Okay. All that, make it more natural, make it more whatever. So, whatever the case may be. So, I end up breaking that dang foundation. Okay, I'm gonna use the Epic Smoke Liner and the Sage Sparks. I really do like this formula of these, so I do recommend them. I'm gonna use this on the waterline just a little bit like that. Looking for a brush that I had like for years, and this is the Coastal Scents. Back in the day, so I'm gonna go back to the metal, to the pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal. I don't know, maybe weird. Just to set that just a little bit. Okay, so that's done. The eye part. I am actually just gonna go into the Revolution Pro Concealing thing. Yeah, it's an ultra powder contour, and I already used this up. I'm gonna use this and this color together. Just to, there we go. Oh my. That's like a whatever this is going on here. Whatever that was. Okay. At this point, like I don't know anymore. So I kind of blend that in. I was like, oh crap, that's like way too dark. But this brush is really great. So you could definitely go way too dark on it, but you can always blend it. You could definitely use this before powder or after powder. So this is the Nanessa Mavericks Beauty, and it's their Yummy Skin Blush, apparently. Blurring Balm Powder Blush. And it's called Roses and Brunch. This is such a pretty color. I don't understand why people really like this. I know I do. Really nice. You don't need a lot. When I say you don't need a lot, whatever I have left on my brush. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. Definitely blends so easily and effortless. And I'm like, now I understand why people really like this one. It does have a blurring effect. But I want to use the Ace Beaute one in Drama Beam. It's this shade right here. It's so pretty. I love Ace Beaute. I think it's a beautiful company. I highly recommend Ace Beaute's eyeshadow palettes. I do recommend this. So definitely I like this. So Hot Drop. This is such a pinky, nice pink, light pinky nude color anyway. So we're gonna do that. This is the Liveglam ones lip liners, and these are really good. I'm gonna use my all-time favorite lipstick, nudie lipstick that will pair with any brown lipstick or anything like that. Is the Medusa's Makeup cream lipstick in Sugar Daddy. I love these. They'll have to get more from Medusa's Makeup. I think I'm just gonna get a couple of shades that I will definitely be using. Our favorites of the day. Since we got some purple, some greens, I don't know. Would be a good one here. Yeah, we're gonna use Precious Stamps. Oh, I didn't mean to put it on my face, but oh well. Definitely the finished look. It's great to play with makeup and just getting out of your comfort zone and just seeing what you like, what you don't like. I don't know how I feel about this eye makeup, but it is like, yeah, not one of my favorites, but it's something, right? Just because I don't like it, somebody may like it. But this is about having fun with makeup, just having a blast. And this is a pretty much a bold makeup look with the eyes, technically, which I love doing a bold makeup look anyway. This is it for today's video. I hope you do enjoy this video and everything and enjoy hanging out with me and making this crazy makeup look. I mean, having fun with makeup, and that's what it is, right? It's an art. For me, it's an art form. It's more of a creativity more than anything. Will I wear this out? Yes, I would. I don't know when or where, but I would definitely wear this out. But I just something different, you know? Might as well get out of your comfort zone, trying to do something that's not. So technically it was almost all the mattes, all the shades, but it is what it is. So definitely be adding that to my collection. I'm just trying to figure out which other ones I have. Ooh, I got others. I got others, and definitely be putting that one into my collection for right there, which I'm do happy about. But yeah. So I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you're at. I love you and God bless. Bye.